Good morning, everyone.
How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday morning?
It is gorgeous. The sun's out. It is a little bit colder, but if you hear in the background, other than the chickens, you're gonna hear things melting and dripping.
Yes.
So we're supposed to get up close to 40 degrees here today, so we'll take it. And I believe into the 40s, and then a little bit of a cool down, and then I saw some 50s next week.
Yes, high five for that one.
Right. So 50s means spring's coming, and the chickens are laying more eggs as well. But you guys know when spring's coming, that means mulch is coming.
Mulch.
And yeah, we're gonna get to it then. But as of right now, we're gonna get ready for tomorrow, which will be Monday. And before we hop into this video, we are coming up on 100,000 subscribers, guys. That is gonna be super awesome when we cross it. It'll probably be at some point today, which is Sunday. And we will have a big celebration coming up with you guys as well. So just stick around for that. We're gonna be, what are we gonna be doing, TQ, for our celebration?
Well, we might be giving away something.
Something.
Just have to stay tuned for that one.
You guys know here at Spencer Lawn Care, it's all about you. And without you guys, Spencer Lawn Care does not exist. So we're always trying to give back. And we've been doing it for years now, and nothing's gonna change. So you'll just have to wait for that video, which might be tomorrow, Monday.
I'm excited.
It's here!
Finally!
Almost feel like Santa Claus. Or at least a kid on Christmas morning. Alrighty. So it's in a way bigger box than I anticipated. So don't mind the chickens in the background. Might have to get dinner later.
With your knife in hand.
Oh, I see something green in there. I wasn't expecting all that. Give me 1 second here. Let me put this knife away. So.
Bubble wrap!
Just what you need, huh, TQ?
Yeah.
Hey, big shout out to all you guys that have ordered coffee cups. I'll plug a little video here in a second. You guys are amazing on cutting down those gigantic rolls of bubble wrap TQ ordered a few months ago or so. If you guys don't remember, I'll plug a picture here. Guys. My goodness.
I don't think we'll run out of bubble wrap.
Yeah, I don't think so, honey. What are we bubble wrapping? The house?
Maybe.
I showed up. I couldn't even fit them through the door, guys. It was a whole entire pallet of bubble wrap. Like this stuff.
Yeah, the thick stuff.
So
we can save this and reuse it.
All right. Maybe for some more coffee cups if you guys would like them.
Yeah.
They make great gift ideas. And just for that everyday coffee drinker.
Or tea. Or chocolate milk, hot chocolate. You know, whatever you like.
All right, so we got some shirts here first. Uh-oh, that kind of probably gives it away what it is, don't it? Route 1 Industries. You guys can find Yusuf on Instagram. Oh, he sent 2. They're both for me because they're green, TQ.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm just kidding, just kidding.
I always like a good nighttime shirt.
All right. Thanks, Yusuf, for the shirts, though. That was awesome.
Who's excited?
So, boom, bada bing. Warranty information, all of that. And this is just one of 2 packages, guys. Here we go. So this will have to be hardwired into the truck, as you guys can see. And we ran into some hiccups. I'm not gonna tell you yet just what color it is. You guys probably have a general idea of what we run. And yes, we are allowed to run those colors in the state of Ohio. They've actually found that the colors that we run are more safety than the other colors, the old school colors that have been being ran. And I just really like this color. Yes. As you guys can see. So yeah, check that out though. Look at it up close.
Very clean.
Yeah, check it out up top. So with that being said, you guys know the 2022 is an aluminum body pickup truck. I know some people had commented and said, hey, they put a metal plate in there, you can find aluminum. We ran a magnet all over the rooftop. There is no steel up top there that you can get a magnet to stick to. So the next best thing is what Yusuf recommended here. Man, it's a box inside a box.
Don't you just love that?
I think Yusuf is messing with me here now. If you guys don't know who Route 1 Industries is, they are out of Chicago, Illinois, I believe it is. That area. He does all kinds of custom lighting, strobe lights, safety lights, and just kills it, honestly, on the online game as well. But you can order online as well. I don't know if Yusuf wants to throw a discount code in there with code Spencer. We have not discussed that. I have not asked him about that, but hey, maybe he will. If some of you want to go over there, just message him and say, hey, can I use code Spencer? It'll be a surprise to Yusuf, but hey, maybe he'll take something off, discount you a little bit.
He'll call and be like, Spencer, what are you trying to do here?
Right. So this is pretty much what you need for the aluminum body truck. All right, so here is the third light bracket, and this will just basically be installed where the third brake light is on the back of the cab, and then it gives you a mounting surface here for the light. So if you can imagine it, this light will pretty much sit right on top of here, and that's how it'll sit once it's bolted down, and the wiring harness is ran through here, and it allows the light to be hooked up as well, so you have your third brake light. So really cool, great big thank you to Yusuf. Now let's get some work done. So after that little ice storm, I can't say snowstorm because we got very little snow other than a late snow run. We got to get these mowers back to our original plan beforehand, which is TQ's original grandstand here. As you guys know, we have sold this mower, and it's going to be going to its new owner. So when you go to start these up, you basically turn the key, let it go through its priming part of the engine cycle, and then fire right up. Yeah. All right, so we'll let the mowers do their thing and warm up. So like we told you guys, some of this stuff's gonna go to our storage unit. Some of it's going to sleigh bobs. We're selling it. So yeah, let's get it loaded up. So these Toro Stage 1 snow blowers, guys, these things work phenomenal. Just with us transitioning to the multi-forces and no longer offering residential service, we just came to find we didn't use it that much this year. Probably gonna need your help to push this up. So this thing's heavy enough, it won't go anywhere, and awkward. All right, guys, so we got the rest of the stuff hung up here, and I guess the next thing is those guys. So the 3 backpacks, I kind of wanted to put them in this corner here just because I like having these things close to the door, so when we open and unlock in the morning, we can just grab what we need first handheld wise, and then we can bring the mowers out. We're not accidentally catching anything. It just kind of opens things up a little bit more. So I think we're gonna move the mulch force a little bit further back just because that will go onto a designated unit once we get into mulch season. I'm thinking we put the backpacks right here in the corner. So we need to run to the store and see what kind of bracket though we can can find for these guys. And I guess we'll share it with you as well if we find something good, so that if you want to do it yourself, you can do it at home. So these ones here I just pick up at Menards, and they work good, guys. They're stable, they hold. You know, a trimmer typically isn't that heavy, you know, maybe 11 pound, 10 pound, 12 pound. I think maybe they top out in the 13 pound range for the big boys. So I know some of you new subscribers don't know the size of this building. If I remember correctly, I believe it's 14 wide by 36 deep.
Yes.
14 by 36. So we originally were going to do a 16 by 40. Well, originally we were going to do a 30 by 50 garage. And that whole entire idea fell apart just because of springs back here we found. So we had to run a French drain behind all this just to divert the water around. And I've showed you guys the ice and how much water comes off there. But that was the original plan, was to build a 30 by 50 building back here. And then that kind of went to the wayside. So then a shed just to keep our equipment out of the weather and give us more space here at home until we do, you know, eventually build, you know, or find that property where we can move to and, you know, build what we need, because we've outgrown this location. But with the storage units now, we rent a couple units to Spencer Lawn Care from Spencer Storage. And that's a whole just different ball game of how we do that, but we rent a couple units. So let's go see what we can find for these backpack blowers.
I do want to say also we should check out some stain for the boards on the dump trailer.
Good call.
Yeah.
People left comments the other day with some really good suggestions.
Okay,
so
cool.
All right, so we're here at Lowe's. We got to get some stuff. Here, let's get around here and get TQ's door for. Whew, that wind. Oh, look at this chick. Excuse me.
Yeah, honey.
Did you really just drink the rest of my coffee?
I did. It's good.
That's a nice looking coffee cup, though.
It is. It's really nice.
You can get yourself one down in the description.
we were looking at a bunch of different hooks, and you know, just for a hook, you know, you're looking at 8 to 15, 16 bucks. And then they have these kits here as well, but they only come with one of each individual hook. So like I guess like a D-loop, or like one spike hook, 2 dual, so just one of each basically, but not a bad price at all. You know, I think it's what, 64 bucks for this. No, this isn't it.
Oh.
That's just a hook.
Oh yeah.
So 64 bucks for the 6-piece kit, which is not bad. Yeah, but what we found is they actually have the Fast Track here made by Rubbermaid, and you can put all this stuff on there. So this is what we're thinking. So basically you get the Fast Track, that piece right there, for I think it's 12 bucks. And then each one of these individual hooks here are, where do we get these from? Right here, are 12 bucks. So for roughly 50 bucks, we're gonna have what we need. Flip it over to the other side so I can show them real quick. So you can just bolt this anywhere with your studs, get a good firm grip. And then these, if you need to, like say we want to add or take away at some point, you just click these and take them off and put them back in.
Or they do slide nicely too on the rail.
Oh yeah, very cool. You're a good looking model, TQ. Like, you should do this professionally.
Thank you. How's my hands?
They're good. Model? They're good. All right, we get what we need. Negative. That's not my green. We got plenty of bubble wrap.
We don't have.
I don't care if it's pink bubble wrap or not.
We don't have plenty of pink. But now I know Lowe's carries pink bubble wrap, and I don't have to. But there's not a lot. Move on.
I'm glad we're thinking sane. Glad we're thinking sane. Okay, we come here for one thing and we got it.
Could use this basket for something.
We got baskets. I'll weave you one out of zip ties. I know how to. All right. Tell you what, these little boxes, I don't care what brand, they all make them anymore, but these things are phenomenal. I will say I'd like for them to use a better plastic, because like I dropped this one like maybe a foot and it shattered when it's cold, but you have that. Companies use cheaper plastic.
Yes.
So that's just a cover that goes over it, I guess, to make it dress it up. So they have an app, it's called a Bubble Level, and you can put it up and you can get your degree. It's a really nice tool to have to just find your level. This side here needs to come up just a hair, babe. There. So if you guys see that? All right, so pull it down so they can see it work. See that? Pretty cool, huh? It's just really nice if you don't have a level with you one day, or, you know, forget it. We use it for on our pitches and drainage, all that stuff. It's just a little more convenient. And I'll tell you what, it is true to the point. So there you have it. You want to hold it right there real quick?
Yeah.
You got it?
I got it. Ugh.
Thank you. So they wiggle a little bit, but they are locked in. They can't come off. All right, guys, so I like that a lot. I will say what we discovered is the one in the middle hangs just a little bit more than the ones on the end, because these have more structural support, I guess you could say, because they're closer to that. And in the middle, there's not as much. So I'll probably take a 2x4 and run side to side here, and then run it in here as well. I also wanted to point out, you can put a screw through these if you want to, if you're scared. But I'll tell you what, I don't think they're going anywhere, and it looks really, really good. What do you think, TQ?
I think it looks good. I'm able to reach it, so that's a plus.
Yeah, we were gonna put them up higher, then we're like, you know what, it needs to be easily accessed. We don't know what we're gonna do yet with employee-wise, so you wanna make sure you always have access, you know, for TQ size and, you know, the vertical. No, I'm just totally kidding. We won't bust their chops today, but just wanna have access to it.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next thing. We got something exciting we've been wanting to do.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
So we went with the Cabot Australian Timber Oil. It's just the natural stain. You gonna start it?
I just wanted to see what it looked like here. Yeah, I think it'll do just fine. As you can see, it might not appear to be a huge difference on camera, but it's definitely a difference. We're thinking probably 2 coats. So I'll show you right here. You can see like the dullness. It's like really bleached out almost. Doing such a great job, TQ.
Thank you.
Or should I call you SQ now? Stain Queen?
Oh man.
But yeah, if you take a step back, it's probably hard to pick up in this shot. Camera doesn't always do everything justice, but it has that nice shiny gold look back to it. You can almost see some of the burntness that was originally on it coming back through. It definitely gonna look way better. You don't realize until you start, you know, staying on top of things and cleaning them up, how much, you know, the sun fades stuff and ruins stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be happy. And we do know when we pull them out, we're gonna have to hit those little pieces right here as well. But I'm thinking we bought enough that we're gonna probably do this probably twice this year, because this is finally really dried up. When we first got it 2 years ago almost, the wood was really green and really wet, and you don't want to apply a stain or seal or anything like that at that point. So it's at a good spot now to apply, and I'll tell you what, I think the wait was worth it.
I'm glad I decided to go with the natural look and not try to put a color on it.
Yeah.
I really like the look of the wood.
Right, we were thinking the red color that we have on that trailer, but we decided no, let's just keep it a nice natural woody color. I was thinking green as well, and then TQ went all crazy with pink and all that, so.
We couldn't find the green we wanted, so.
Right. All right, so checking back in here with TQ. I'm working on just some other stuff in the shed and just really getting stuff ready. How's it apply, TQ?
It's going on really well. Because of all this, I'm gonna have to do this portion from inside. If you would.
She's talking about the wood.
Yeah.
Wood piles in the way. Tell you what, I think we might have been able to get away with that pint. Well, I guess we got to do the inside too.
Yeah.
And we did say we're gonna probably put another coat on, just because it is absorbing a lot of the first coat. The wood pile's in the wrong spot. And anything we kind of maybe get on the dump trailer a little bit, we'll just wipe it off real quick. We're not that picky. That'll make you dizzy.
This is a little bit of an angle, so if you see any spot like down below, let me know.
Okay. No, I think it looks pretty darn good. You can really tell there. Pretty much right dead center is where she hasn't hit yet. That really shows off the difference. So right there she hasn't hit yet. That she has. Oh yeah, freshens it up, keeps us looking clean. Your presentation, guys, is a big part of the business, especially when you're first meeting a customer, a potential customer, client, anything. I mean, and that goes across the board, even our storage facility. That's why we're cleaning it up so much, and you know, just adding value to the facility. Everything just makes it an overall better experience for the customer. And who doesn't like cleanliness, you know?
Even meeting a potential employee as well.
Right.
You want to give off a really good image in hopes that they want to help you portray that image in your business.
Beautiful day here. Oops, lift the pile up, Sean. An extremely productive day here at Spencer Lawn Care. we got everything that we were wanting to accomplish today off the books. So got everything rehung up there, got that whole area cleaned back up, got the mowers moved around, got the utility trailer loaded up for tomorrow, hopefully. I do still got to get the mulch force. We might go ahead. No, not just yet. Too early. I don't want to say the winter's over. Winter's not over yet. Got to really focus on this. Maybe possibly tomorrow, the next day, sometime this week, whenever we get a chance. But we got that knocked out as well. So these are where I wanted them to be. Everything's there where I want it to be, and it's all about just easy access coming in and out, and really just getting ready for, you know, it to kick off next month, and us just overall being ahead of the game, I guess you could say. But I'm really liking this. I like the clean look, but it's not to say that a 2x4 and some cheap, you know, $3 hooks, I think they were $2.99 hooks, won't work as well. So I'll continue using that platform for probably as long as I'm in business, just because it's worked for us for 10 years now. So it's cheap, affordable, works really well. And if you need to, you can move it in a second. Not saying you can't with this one, but just a little bit more cost, I guess you could say. So if you break it down, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hooks on that one right there. So if you did 9 times 3, 27, and a $35 2x4, just kidding, guys. Whatever a 2x4 goes for now, $5, $6, who knows? It changes every day. That's what I have in cost there. And then obviously some screws and drive time. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always,
Keep mowing.
keep growing.
Keep making money, boys.
We'll talk to you later, TQ.
You're out.
Peace.